The Halifax House Price Index has been published today, and it shows once again that the markets are pulling back. Month on month, we had a drop of 0.1% in September, month on month. The year-on-year rise is 9.9%. August, 11.4%. Now, back in August, we saw a 0.4% rise for the month of August on a month-on-month basis. But then July was a drop. So it's not the first drop of the year, but I think there's a couple of things happening here. There is mostly all about affordability and the fact that mortgage rates are rising and people are less likely or less able to afford the sort of prices that we've got in the markets at the moment. Interesting enough, the Guardian newspaper 2 weeks ago was saying that the turmoil in the UK's financial markets has prompted analysts to predict that house prices across the UK could fall by as much as 20%. Amid what it says is carnage in the mortgage sector and warnings of a big jump in borrowing costs on the way. I want to take a look at the household goods and home sector, which includes the home builders. We've seen this big drop recently. Home builders have been cut by a number of big investment banks recently. They do have big land banks. The problem is that they've got rising prices, the cost for brick, the cost for tile, the cost of copper, all on the way up overall for the end user. And this is causing all sorts of problems because this rising cost, they just cannot contain that. And people are not prepared to pay those increased costs. There is only one thing that's holding the housing market up now, I suspect, and that's a long-term story about the fact there's this lack of supply. 8440 is the line of support to watch out for here on the FTSE 350 Household Goods and Home Index. When it opens at 92.08. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw more losses here. You can trade this on the way down. If you do so, your stop goes above the high point we saw on Tuesday this week. For more videos from us here at IGTV, join us on Twitter at IGCom, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.